Hey everyone, Bill Constain here, Freedom Wealth TV, and excited to announce a new service called the Freedom Policy Review. So, we've been doing this for 25 years, helping people increase their legacy, increase their living benefits, including tax-free retirement income, of course, a legacy to the family. And now we're doing a complimentary analysis and review of your life insurance. So when I say complimentary, that means free. And we're also calling this an audit for the CPAs that we work with that do audits of taxes. Doesn't it make sense to do a full analysis, examination, investigation, comparison, life insurance audit and verification? I know that sounds like a lot, but being in the business for 25 years, we know that there's lots of policies that were sold improperly, underfunded. A lot of these policies are not going to survive. And you may have a life insurance policy that you think is going to pay out for your family. And wouldn't you prefer a second opinion with the numbers, right? Because men lie, women lie, but the numbers do not lie. So we want to be able to show that to you, save money or increase benefits for no additional cost. You can get started here. Here's a link for you to visit at any time. It's risk-free. It's important to review your policy every 3 to 5 years. For those of you that own life insurance policies, when's the last time you had it reviewed or independently reviewed by a professional? Potential for underfunded policies. Want to be able to examine those ahead of time before it's too late. State and federal tax law changes. Risk of policy lapsing, as I started to say. Beneficiary and benefit review. Many times beneficiaries change, right? And then the benefits review. Want to make sure that they are up to speed. A lot of living benefits have been added to the industry. You may not have those living benefits to deal with long-term care issues, chronic critical illness, terminal illness, be able to access the death benefit early while you're still alive, be able to maybe handle a health issue. Maybe your health insurance is not covering, but maybe if you had that extra money from the death benefit, accessed it early, maybe that could save your life. And for some of you, maybe you be able to access that money that could pay for an aid in your later years, to be able to have someone come and take care of you, help you, a family member come in. Maybe they're missing work and now you can compensate them because the life insurance company is providing extra money or accelerated benefits. Also, new efficiencies in product pricing. People are living to 100 and beyond, so the mortality costs have gotten less and less. So if you bought a policy 10, 15, 20 years ago, mortality tables have changed quite a bit because people are living much, much longer. Loans, withdrawals, other policy changes, and of course, for some people, they don't need their life insurance anymore, and we have a separate program for them as well, which we can discuss on a one-on-one basis. So here I am in a suit and tie as an independent financial advisor and as an active member of the community, right, an owner for 25 years. You can read a little bit more about me there, helping people find the money, create financial peace of mind, and then some of the testimonials from some of our clients. You can see what they're saying here. Here, Gary says, I had no clue that you're supposed to review life insurance policies at least every 3 to 5 years. But when he was approached with this audit, he couldn't even tell what policy he had. And then we determined there was a better solution where he paid the same but received many, many more benefits. So, okay, Gary, congratulations. And Virginia and Palm Valley, the form was super easy to complete. And she received the report in just a few weeks. And quite often it can be done within a week. Just have to be patient. It turned out only that she had a term policy which was expiring very soon. We talked about the alternatives and she ended up going with an IUL, which is an index universal life policy, tax deferred growth, tax free income, tax free death benefits. And she said, yes, please. So very, very happy. And Mary, lastly, she thought she had a whole life policy. They did a policy review at no cost, that's us, and found that it was a whole life term policy. So what she thought she had and what she had was two different things. and they were able to convert my old policy and saved many thousands of dollars. Thank you so much. All right, congrats, Mary. So just some testimonials there. So you simply fill out a one-page form in just a few weeks, and we're a lot quicker than that now. We've gotten a lot more efficient. So gathers data, compares policy performance, verifies company stability, verifies ownership, reviews health rating, analyzes the marketplace. And I'm going to take you to a little video here. Let you watch this.
The difficult economy has caused many people throughout the country to assess their expenses and cut back anywhere possible. Both businesses and employees are looking for areas to cut without compromising their day-to-day activities and the things that they enjoy. That's why we have begun to provide a free complimentary review of your life insurance or annuity policy that can help you save significant money without changing your lifestyle. Many things have changed in the last 10 years, from plummeting interest rates to improvements in the medical field. Things are not what they were even 5 years ago. And the same goes for your life insurance. Many people have purchased life insurance and have never had that insurance reviewed to see if they could be saving money. And on top of that, to simply make sure that their coverage is still going to be there when they need it most. Now, that might sound silly, but you'd be surprised how many people are left without the coverage they signed up for. For example, one gentleman, we'll call him Joe, is currently 74 years old and has been married for 55 years. Joe purchased a life insurance policy 9 years ago for $196 a month. The goal at the time was for his policy to provide a benefit that would allow his wife to live in the same comfort he had provided for her throughout his living years, as well as take care of his funeral expenses and any unpaid debt he had incurred. And so, 9 years later, he decided to check on the policy. What he had learned was startling. The policy that he thought would provide for his family when he passed away was in fact inadequately funded by current interest rates. And what's more, it was scheduled to expire in 1 year unless he increased his premiums to $1,691 a month the first year, $1,865 the second, $2,066 the third, and so on and so on. If Joe lived to be 85, he would have paid over $360,500 for his $250,000 policy. If he had stopped paying at any time before then, his wife would receive nothing upon his passing. There Joe was at 74 years old, thinking he had done everything possible to provide for those he loved in death as he had done in life, and now realizing that the only way he could afford that dream was to die in the next year. Fortunately, Joe was lucky. Through our free analysis and review process, we were able to help Joe avert this potential catastrophe by finding him a more suitable and affordable policy to help him achieve his goals. We are striving to ensure that none of our clients ever find themselves in a situation like this. That's why we work with people, much like you, to gather some very basic information on their current life insurance policies, goals for those policies, and basic health questions. We then use this information to discover exactly what the current policy will provide, at what costs, and for how long. Once we have these results, we will compare them to other high-quality policies available in the market today to verify that your policy is performing as expected to meet the goals you had when you took it out. Over 70% of our clients that we reviewed discovered that they can be saving money or increasing benefits for no additional money. You'll either walk away with the peace of mind knowing that what you have is what you thought you had, or we'll show you a way to accomplish your goals for less money or increase the benefits you currently have for no additional money. So ask yourself, has your life insurance policy been reviewed in the past 3 years? Do you have full confidence in knowing your policy is performing as effectively as it should be? And lastly, with our free analysis and review, do you have anything to lose?
All right, well, there you have it. You can see that video again at freedompolicyreview.com. And for those that already have policies and haven't had it reviewed in the last 3 years plus, strongly encourage you to take advantage of this complimentary service. For those who have not gone ahead and acquired a life insurance policy yet, I just want to encourage you, especially whether you're young or you're in your later years, that it is a responsibility to have a policy to be able to protect those that you love. What I tell people is life insurance is a love letter to your family, to make sure that your family stays in the lifestyle that they are in now, right? So while you're living, you want to make sure your family's taken care of. They're in that house, they're in the car, that the kids are in the schools of choice, etc., the vacations you want them to travel in. So think about it. If you passed away early, wouldn't you want your family to still have those things? This is your opportunity to make sure your family is taken care of the way you want to, whether you're alive or not. Three contingencies in life, three things you want to ensure. One, early death, right? You want to be able to ensure that income, make sure that income continues to come in the household. That early income, that income coming in is so vital. I see too many people putting money right in that 401k, and they're just saving and no life insurance. So what happens if that person, that income earner, passes away with a 401k that's worth a few $1,000s, five, 10, $20,000 because they've gotten that started and they pass away, no life insurance. That's devastating to the family. The second thing is getting hurt, disability, being, and that can be more expensive than even passing away because there's still consumption. That disabled person still has to eat. There's still consumption going on. And then in the later years, it's called long-term care, and those prices are just skyrocketing. We want to make sure that your family's taken care of. The third thing is living a long life. All right. The number one fear that retirees have is outliving their money. With a properly structured permanent insurance policy, you can create a tax-free pension to make sure you do not outlive your money. And ultimately, when we do pass away, how do we want our family members, our loved ones, the charities, to be able to receive that money? Taxable or tax-free. And all of the things I've just talked about can be accomplished in a responsibly structured life insurance policy with the correct benefits and the correct structure. So I hope you enjoyed that. Just going to scroll down for the rest of the page here. There's our testimonials, filling it out. There's a beautiful 4-page report and about my company. Freedom Wealth Services is an independent financial advisory firm building brighter financial futures for individuals, families, and businesses, and so forth. So I just want to encourage you. This is Bill Constain, CEO of Freedom Wealth Services, and you're watching Freedom Wealth TV. If you haven't done so already and you've enjoyed the content, please give it a thumbs up, positive comment, and subscribe if you want to get future updates and you want to learn how to create financial freedom and legacy freedom for you and your family. And if you really love it and you want to share it forward, we encourage you to share it forward with friends and family. So with that being said, have a wonderful day. God bless you and your family. And I hope to see your request here shortly, and we'll be looking to respond and helping you and your family. Bye for now.